Hey everyone, what are we doing today? We got a slow cooker, we have some chicken, and we got beer. So you know what that means? That's right, it's time to cook. Let's watch the show. Welcome back everybody, welcome back. Dave Guerra here. This is This Vet Cooks. Thank you for stopping by. I am this vet, U.S. Army infantry veteran, 11 Bravo. Shout out to all the 11 Bravos out there watching. Thanks again for stopping by. Thanks again for joining me this week. It's going to be one that you're going to need some time. Time at the beginning and time at the end, but it's going to be about 8 hours in between. So what am I talking about? Well, we're doing a fan selected. I think it was fan selected. It doesn't matter. Somebody selected it. Either we did or the fans did. Somebody did. It's slow cooker chicken curry. And again, you prep everything up front, then put it in a slow cooker for about 8 hours. And then at the back end, you got to still do some stuff. So here we go. What do we need? Well, we got to start off with our recipe, and it's coming straight. Oh yes, it's coming straight out of the beer book, Cooking with Beer. And what do we need? We need some vegetable oil. Vegetable oil. We're gonna fry up the chicken. We're gonna need some chicken cut up into pieces. A whole chicken cut up into pieces. So we've got that off camera. It's already been done. We're not touching that until we absolutely need to. And we're gonna need some chicken broth. Cup of beer, and we're using today the Kolsch from the Alstadt. From Alstadt Brewing, I guess, the Kolsch, the premium German-style beer, exceptionally smooth, refreshing, and balanced, and delicious. So we're using that, a cup of that. Some tomato sauce, a cup of tomato sauce. We're chopping up some onions. We're finally grinding or mincing some ginger. Sorry about that, I had to look at it. Some curry powder, some salt, some NaCl, sodium chloride. And we're going to do this. It's called garam masala Punjabi style spice. This is a combination. So either you can make your own combination. I'm not too sure on the ratio, but you can make it, or you can buy it already made. It's a little pricey if you buy it already made. It might be cheaper to go ahead and get it on your own because each individual spice is a little cheaper than the entire, somebody's already done the work. Garlic, cloves, a couple of those. Red pepper, chili powder. Yeah, it's going to be spicy. So you do all of that. That's what goes into the slow cooker. You need the oil to fry up the chicken and brown it on each side. We're going to do that in just a second. Slow cooker for 8 hours, and then on the back end, you're going to serve that over some basmati rice, and you're going to use the gravy or the juice or the gravy that comes out from the slow cooker. You're going to be able to use that and spread that over the top. It's going to be delicious. So again, it's what is it, about 0900 my time as we're getting started. So we should be eating somewhere between 17 and 1800 hours, 5 and 6 p.m. So let's get started. All right, everybody. So we're waiting for the pan here to get up to temperature. It's got that 2/3 cup of oil. We're gonna brown the chicken, and that way it goes. It's got to go. You can't cook. You can't start raw. It's just gonna take too long to cook the chicken, and then the raw with all the juices. Now you want to get that brown, seal in some of the juices. So while we're waiting for this to get up to temperature, which is almost there, let's go ahead and pick our next recipe. So again, I'm just going to go in here and oops, hopefully, ooh, that's not it. Go ahead and let's take a look. And come on, just trying to get one. I need to change these, but either way, no, I think we're good. Think I got one? Yes, I have one, and the answer is lettuce wraps. Lettuce wraps, everybody, lettuce wraps. So let me get that over here under the camera, and there it is. Lettuce wraps. There, it showed up this time a little bit better than last time. Lettuce wraps. So that's what we got going on. I think that was also a submission. That was also a submission. So again, I want to say that was my mom. So I do believe it was my mom. So this one's for you. Let's see what we get, and so let's get back to this. All right, everybody, we're about to assemble this all into the slow cooker. But before we do that, I just want to thank everybody for following me on Twitter, following the show on Twitter, Facebook. Thanks again for everybody that's there following and sharing and commenting. And again, if you have a recipe idea, put it there. Put it there. Also put it on our YouTube channel, wherever. Anything, any questions, comments, concerns, what tools we're using, what devices we're using, how are we chopping, whatever. Let us know. Drop us a note. Also on Instagram, instagram.com/THISVETCOOKS. Follow us there. We're not piggybacking. We're more like adding on additional content. So if you're following us on the Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Oh, the website, www.thisvetcooks.com. Again, Twitter at THISVETCOOKS, Facebook, facebook.com/THISVETCOOKS, Instagram. And I think that just about covers the gamut. Oh, thisvetcooks@gmail.com, thisvetcooks@gmail.com. That's the the email address. Drop us a note. Let us know what you think. Alrighty, so let's get to going. Let's get to putting this together. All right, so let's take it over here to camera 2. We're taking it camera 2. Let's go. There we go. Alrighty, so this is it. Here's our slow cooker shell, our ceramic shell. So let's go ahead, or insert actually. Let's go ahead and dump in some chicken. So again, you cut up your chicken here and into 8 pieces. You can kind of spread it out however you want. You can layer it down. Throw it in a couple of breast pieces, some wings, a thigh. And kind of do that. Spread it around. No big deal. Fill in the gaps. But there's a leg. There's a leg, and this jumbo huge ass thigh, or not thigh, breast. I like big breast. This is really good. So there it is. Takes up a lot of space, but that's all right. And we got that. Okay, so that's a huge breast. Next, we throw in our veggies. This is the onion. And just kind of spread them around. Of course, you could have created a layer down at the bottom. It's up to you. Eventually, it's all going to just go ahead and break down. So we're not going to have an issue with that. Oops, I still have a little bit extra. Here's our garlic and ginger. Get all that in there. Oh, that smells great just all in its own. And here is our spices. And we'll just spread this over the top. And again, they're going to work their way down. Don't worry about that. And how are they going to work their way down? Because now it's time to add the beer and the broth and everything else. Tell me you heard that. Tell me you heard that. That was the effervescence of the beer. And again, we're using the Alstadt Kolsch beer. And great for cooking, great for eating. We have everything. Oh, yes, and then our tomato sauce. 1 cup tomato sauce. Luckily, they make this in 1 cup cans. So there it is. Shake, shake, shake. Not like a Polaroid, then everything be all over the place. So don't shake it like a Polaroid. Just give it a good tappy tap. That's it. Let's go ahead, get this started. 8 hours on low in the slow cooker. All right, there it is. 8 hours later. It's slow. The house smells fantastic. Made the basmati rice, and the lovely, wonderful, beautiful Mrs. This Vet Cooks went ahead and cooked up some naan. So all of that together, here we are on camera 2. There's the rice. There is the veggies. There's the chicken. This is a thigh, and back here is a chicken leg or drumstick. There we go. It's still a chicken leg, and the naan bread over here. So there we go, and it's fantastic. And folks, before we close this out, definitely want to remind everybody, those of you that need to make the call, make the call. Veteran Crisis Line, 1-800-273-8255. Press the number 1 when the automated attendant. Don't delay. Don't hesitate to make that call, please. Again, Veterans Crisis Line, 1-800-273-8255. Press the number 1 when you need to talk to somebody. They're there to talk. They're the trained professionals. You call me, we'll talk, but ultimately I'm going to refer you there. So either way, make the call. Don't hesitate. Alrighty. Other than that, listen, we made it to the end of the show. I'm going to have to sit down and enjoy it. I had a little teaser earlier, and man, it was spicy. So if you like spicy food, this is it. It's a great recipe. There's not a lot of spice, even that grand masala mix, again, but it's just fantastic. If you're not used to all the spices all at one time, it's going to get you, but it's going to get you in a good way. So enjoy. What do you drink with this? Anything cold, anything hot, wine, whatever you like. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. You enjoy. There's no set rules. So other than that, I'm Dave Guerra, and This Vet Cooks.